really been loving watching the shop with me videos, but I find I do a lot of my shopping online, so I thought I would try this. And my friend thought, it'd be pretty interesting as well. So we'll kind of just jump right into it in regards to just shopping online. Now, I really was interested in trying some more things from Colourpop. I've tried a couple of things from them in the past. Some things have been hits, some things have been misses, but overall, I do like the brand. And especially since they're having a 20% off site-wide, now's the time to definitely try some more. They just released these new colored mascaras. They do have a black one, but this blue looks beautiful. So reviews that I've seen, it really seems to show up, and that's kind of been my issue with colored mascaras. The color doesn't really seem to be as vibrant, or it might be vibrant, but it does nothing to my lashes. It's kind of like I'm just putting blue on them. So, like I said, with reviews, it seems to get pretty good reviews, so I definitely want to try this. And in regards to the formula I'm told is similar to the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, which I like, but it flakes a lot. So again, I'm only going to try one just to really try the formula, but again, I love blue, like pairing blue mascara with, say, a warmer eye tone, say like an orange eye with blue, I think looks stunning, in my opinion. So besides that, the other thing that I did want to try, actually, let's look at these sets and bundles. Let's see. Their lip stuff is okay. Honestly, it's not my favorite, which is typically why I tend to avoid it. I find the things that I've preferred the most from Colourpop, and I'm sorry, I have an itch, have been their eye products, primarily the eyeshadows. Like I said, they just came out with this mascara, so definitely want to try that. But in regards to lip products, it's just been okay. I haven't found it to be anything special. Like I said, in my opinion, I know a lot of people love them, but just not my favorite. So that's why I just wanted to double check and see. Oh, wait, some more stuff popped up. And to be fair, I've also tried their Super Shock shadows. Not my favorite. Not my favorite, but it looks like this palette just came out, and that looks really pretty. Did she create that red with this, or is that just a pink and the lighting's off? I can't tell. I keep going back and forth on if I want that palette or not. Let's look at the palette real quick. We make this bigger. Can we zoom in? So it looks like, let's go to her picture. Yeah, that must be a pink, but it comes off red. Because those are the swatches. And again, I apologize for the distortion, but that blue is really pretty too. So it's still a newer release. I'm gonna wait. There's other stuff that I've had my eye on, but I'm gonna keep my eye on that. Maybe look at a little bit more reviews, but that red look, gorgeous. Okay, so I definitely ended up back at the mascaras. That's okay. None of these sets or bundles were really catching my eye. So let's do eyes shadow palettes. This purple one, I think it was Mel Thompson on YouTube was saying that it's a dupe for the Huda Beauty mini purple palette. So this is definitely something to check out. But as of right now, I already have a decent amount of purple shadows, but that's okay. So I have the Yes Please. I really enjoy that palette. If you love warm tones, it's amazing. Also, that yellow, stunning. I love it. I think it has really good pigment, and definitely can be opaque, though you have to build it up a little bit for that, but that's okay. The Give It To Me Straight was the one that definitely caught my eye, and I kind of keep going back and forth between the Give It To Me Straight and You Had Me at Hello. both of those are very, very similar. And again, I keep going back and forth. I think I decided on the You Had Me at Hello just because it has a mirror. I really do enjoy palettes that have a mirror because a lot of times I'm just, you know, when I'm doing my eye look, I just use the mirror that's in the palette. This is supposedly, the Perception palette is supposedly a dupe for the On the Run palette. I think that's the one that people keep comparing. I already have the On the Run palette, so I don't really need a dupe of it. And I have the Dream Street, but I haven't gotten around to play with it. The Zodiac one is definitely one I wanted to pick up. Not a huge fan of Kathleen Light's, but she did this eye look using this palette and it was stunning. It was this purple look, and I absolutely want to recreate it. I say this as, you know, I have enough purples, but the other colors in the palette really did catch my eye as well. This wet palette looks beautiful, but I kind of already have some of these darker colors, and I've been leaning more towards the BH Cosmetics, was it Aquarius, like that little mini palette they just came out with. I'm kind of leaning towards that one. I don't get to use a ton of color during the week when I wear makeup. It has to be more business professional, toned down. There are lots of neutrals. So on the weekend is when I can play more. But again, I'm kind of limited. This one also looks pretty. Again, a lot of the colors, I mean, there are only so many colors you can really create. And what interests me is the second one on the bottom, that more kind of like this color right here. I think it's like a grayish green, but the rest of the colors aren't really that special to me, so I've just been passing. I have the I Think I Love You, a great neutral palette. I wish there was a bit more mattes in there, but overall it's great. Between that and the You Had Me at Hello, it really covers a wide range of looks, and I can pretty much do any type of neutral look. Now, this Brown Sugar is really pretty. Looks neutrals, but more cool tones, which I'm glad are kind of making their way back. So that's definitely something I like to mix in this Fame palette. I'm most likely going to be getting, not here, but it's sold at Ulta. I have a bunch of points at Ulta, so I'll just use that to pick it up. So the things that I'm picking up from this website are things that are not sold at Ulta. I just prefer the convenience, because if I don't like it, it's easy to return to Ulta, where it'd be a pain to return here, and a lot of times I won't. Now, the Sheet palette, I had this when I got it in. I actually bought it as a gift, and I really liked it, and I meant to pick up a second one for me, and then it went out of stock. So now that it's in stock, yep, it's going to be mine. So I'm at 48 already, so 3 palettes and a mascara, which is a really good deal. And even though there's other stuff that's catching my eye, I'm gonna kind of shut it down here, just because, one, weirdly enough, I'm the type, I do not like to pay for shipping. I'd rather just pay for a product and try more out from the brand. So free shipping is over $30 in the US, which is where I'm at. And let me just double check, make sure there's nothing. Like I said, lips products just kind of been more misses for me and just seem very average. The brushes I do enjoy the brushes. So let's see if there's anything that's kind of catching my eye. Actually, that eye brush real quick. I want to see this angled brush. I wish it would show me how thin it is. Maybe the reviews we can see, because I'm looking for a new eyebrow brush, and that could work. It looks thin. Okay, so here we go. If you're looking for a thin angled brush to snatch your eyebrows, this is the one. Gets them perfectly think and straight. I think she just meant thin. Yeah, everyone's saying they really like it for brows. It's very thin. That's really what I'm looking for. For whatever reason, every eyeshadow brush I seem to have, sorry, I have to adjust. Every eyeshadow brush I have seems to be thick, and that's not really what I like. So I can save $1. I'm gonna add it for right now. I might take it out though, because I don't really need an eyebrow brush. Primarily I've been using a pencil and gel right now, but I did pick up some powder, so eventually once I finish the pencil I'm going to start using the powder. So I don't need it right now, but maybe. That's a maybe. But yeah, here are some of the brushes. Very soft, synthetic. I have the small tapered brush, and I believe I also have this tapered blending brush as well. They're really nice. I've washed them several times, no shedding. Typically don't experience shedding with, what is it, with synthetic brushes, but just like I said, it's holding its shape well. What about this one? Let's see, double-ended. You can always use an extra spoolie, and that's 80 cents more. So I was just reading this review and it's saying how it's a more precise brush. Bristles aren't too long, easier to maneuver. Maybe. Let's see if we get closer. That looks kind of thick, right? Maybe, is it just me? You know what? I'm gonna have to look more into that. So I'm gonna take that one out for now, because also I really didn't want to be spending that much. I know it's 48 to 52, but I'm trying to keep this down as much as possible, because to be honest, the whole reason I'm doing this is I really want this mascara. And then that I've been wanting to get my own version of not my own version, but my own sheet palette, which I said in and out, the Zodiac, which is really pretty, and then you had me at hello. So yeah, I think this is my final order, but just a reminder, the whole website is 20% off site-wide. I don't know how long this is going to. It doesn't say, limited time only. Let's see. It's actually a really pretty green, but again, to be fair also, I'm not big on single eyeshadows. I honestly just prefer palettes. One of the good things about these eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to be getting is the fact that they're really easy to pop out. They're magnetized. So I've already, with the ones I've had, I've kind of created my own palette within them without using like a Z palette and everything. So I do like that. So like I said, I'm just gonna check out here, and yeah, hopefully this wasn't too boring for you and you enjoyed it, and you know, you can enjoy your own shopping. But again, as of right now, it's 20% off site-wide, and I hope you have a good weekend.